must be by his death. And for my part, I know no personal cause to spurn at, but for the general, he would be crowned. How that might change his nature, there's the question. It's the bright day that brings forth the Adam, and that craves where he walks. Crown him, that, and I grant put a sting in him, and that at his will he will do danger. The abuse of greatness is when it disjoins remorse from power. And to speak the truth of Caesar, I have not known when his affections weighed more than his reason. But 'tis a common truth that loneliness is young ambition's ladder, whence the climber upward turns his face, but when he once attains the utmost ground, he turns his back, looking into the clouds, scorning the base degrees from which he did ascend. And therefore, think of him as a serpent's egg, which hatched when as his kind grow mischievous, and killed him in the show.
I think we are too bold for your rest. We marvel this. Do we trouble you?
No, I've been awake this hour, all night. Know I of these men that come along with you.
Yes, every man of them. This is Trebonius.
He is welcome hither.
This, Decius Brutus.
He is welcome too.
This, Cinna. And this, Metellus.
They are all welcome. What watchful cares have interposed themselves? You wish your eyes at night?
Shall I entreat a word?
Gather your hands, one by one.
And let us swear our resolution.
Conspiracy on three! Conspiracy on three! 1, 2, 3, conspiracy! No, not an oath. What other oath than honesty to honesty engage? That this shall be, or will we fall for it?
Shall no man else be touched but only Caesar?
Metellus well urged, I think it is not meet to mark Antony so well beloved of Caesar shall live Caesar. Let us find of him shrewd contriver. Let Antony and Caesar fall together.
Our course seems to bloody ties, Cassius, to cut the head off and hack the limbs, like wrath and death and envy afterwards. For Antony is but a limb of Caesar.
Yet I fear him for the ingrateful love he bears to Caesar.
Alas, good Cassius, do not think of him. If he loves Caesar, all that he can do for him is take thought and die for Caesar.
And that will you.
Be patient to the last. Romans, countrymen, and lovers, hear me for my cause, and be silent, that you may hear. Believe me for my honor, and have respect for my honor, that you may believe. Censor me in your wisdom, and awake your senses, that you may the better judge. If there be any in this assembly, any dear friend of Caesar's, to him I say that Brutus's love to Caesar was no less than his. If then that friend demands why Brutus rose against Caesar, this is my answer. Not that I loved Caesar less, but I loved Rome more. Yeah! Had you rather Caesar were living to die all slaves, than Caesar were dead to live all free men? As Caesar loved me, I weep for him. As he was fortunate, I rejoice at it. As he was valiant, I honor him. But as he was ambitious, I slew him. Who is here so base that would be a bondman? If any, speak, for him I have offended. Who is here so rude that would not be a Roman? If any, speak, for him
Charles, what's the new news at the new court?
There's no news at the court, sir, but the old news, that is. The old duke is banished by his younger brother, the new duke, and 3 or 4 loving lords have put themselves into voluntary exile with him.
Where will the old duke live?
They say he's already in the forest of Arden, and many merry men with him, that there they live like the old Robin Hood of England.
What? Does your son Charles box tomorrow before the new duke?
Mary does he, sir, and I came to acquaint you with the matter. Your younger brother, Orlando, hath the disposition to come against him to try a fall. Sir, we box for money, and he that escapes Charles without a broken limb shall play him well. Your brother is but young and tender, and for your love we will be loath to foil him. Therefore, out of my love to you, I came hither for your assault.
I'll tell thee, Charles, it is the stubbornest young fellow, full of ambition, a secret and villainous contriver against me, his natural brother. Therefore use thy discretion. I had as lief thou didst break his neck as his finger.
I'm heartily glad I came hither to you. If he comes tomorrow, we'll give him his payment.
Farewell, good mom, Charles.
Don't call it comeback. You've been here for years, rocking his spears, turning ducks and fears, making the tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion, overpowering, over the competition, he's towering. Rap can't jump. When I write these lyrics, that'll make you call them tough. Don't you dare stare, you better move. Don't ever compare him to the rest, that'll all get nice and nice. Competition's paying the price. He's gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. He's gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. He's gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. He's gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. I honor and love you, but I shall obey God rather than you. And while I have life and strength, I shall never cease from the practice and teaching of philosophy. For I do nothing but go about persuading you all, old and young alike, not to take thought of your persons or your properties, but first and chiefly to take care of the greatest improvement of the soul. This is my teaching. And if this is a doctrine which corrupts the youth, then I am a mischievous person. Wherefore, women of Athens, I say to you, therefore acquit me or not, but whichever you do, I shall never alter my ways, never adjust my approach to this maze, never reform till the end of my days, even if I have to die many times. Joseph gathered me some cherries, for I am with Joe. Joseph gathered me some cherries, for I am with Joe. Yongwe, obelehe ache, omache yelide ava, afe noni onusimo yeshipoleno, take fe enwele, hawamene wodama. Ni atomo e akawo. Tamo womi okefa nemi tamo wole. Ni okana kamle. Chi jemo keje e fomle. Chi ona muji manche yelile ke hewalile ke nyunamle ke ashonano. Amen.